As our day routine on this farm, we normally feed our chicken the first meal in the evening and in the midday, because we expect this chicken to lay many eggs in the morning, and that is why we give them the first portion in the evening. And by the morning we shall be collecting only eggs, and there will be many eggs. In the evening we normally collect a few eggs because most of the chicken lay in the morning and the midday, and that is why you're seeing few eggs in the laying boxes. Always remember this, that healthy chicken lay eggs, most of the eggs in the morning and in the midday, not in the evening. In the evening only few chicken lay eggs. We bend the jerry cans or the drinkers every evening so that they can drink all the remaining water from the jerry cans that act as our drinkers, and that very evening we refill our drinkers with clean water so that these chicken can drink throughout the night, in the morning they can lay bigger eggs. So my dear gentle viewers, if you want your chicken to lay bigger eggs, if you want your chicken to lay many eggs up to a certain percentage, make sure that you don't deny them feeds. At least they should be consuming these feeds up to the evening 5 p.m. Then they can completely finish up the feeds, and the next day they will be able to lay. So if they consume and finish up the feeds early, it avoids this chicken from laying every single day. So if you want your production to be always high, make sure that at least they have to consume the feeds up to the evening. Since they lay in different time, some of them you find them in the morning in the laying boxes, and others are consuming the feeds. So if the chicken that are laying come out of the laying box and find the feeds that are already consumed, then the next day they will not lay because they slept hungry. So to avoid that, make sure that by the evening the feeds are completely finished up at least 5 p.m. so that every day they can keep on laying, and you'll be able to collect the percentage of eggs that you expect from this chicken. Another tip, you can increase on the broken maize or the corn. Increase on the kilograms that you mix in their feeds so that they can consume that kind of feeds and finish up the feeds late. You can remain giving them the exact kilograms, but since these hard corns last long in the chicken's body, they eat few feeds and it lasts long in the chicken's body compared to the powdered feeds. If their feeds have more of the maize bran compared to the broken, it means that the maize bran always can be swept away in the body compared to the broken. So increase on the kilograms of broken or corn so that they can consume the feeds for a certain period of time. They can finish up the feeds late in the evening. normally plant our maize in different areas but near the farm to cut the cost of feed. So if you have the land that where you can plant the maize and make the feeds cheap, it is very good, because always the feed cost will be down and you'll be expecting much profits. I normally use the maize as broken. The maize that I grow, I use it as broken maize for the chicken. I feed my chicken greens every evening to boost their immunity so that they can always be strong, and that keeps them laying every single day. So improvise your chicken with greens. If you can raise them as free range, that is the best way. If you can decide to raise them the way I do, using deep litter or cages, you can give them the greens, but make sure that you feed them the greens in the evening, not in the morning or in the middle of the day, but in the evening. Feeding them the greens in the middle of the day or in the morning, you're distracting them from laying, and you're distracting their body from making other eggs that would have been laid the next day. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all.